Hey guys, how's it going? Kevin Cleary here with an update video, a bit of a knife news video, and of course a call to action video. A lot of us have been kind of talking about and thinking about what we can do in response to the CITT ruling and the CBSA notice 18-01, which changes, the way that they're looking at what knives can be imported into Canada. And, there's a lot of frustration here. Already, we have started doing a few things. Of course, many of you are aware because I made a video previously about a petition that is backed by Alberta Conservative Member of Parliament, Matt, I'm going to get his name wrong, but let me try again here, Genero, which is calling for a repeal to the ruling. And certainly that's a good start, and it lets the powers that be know that there is a political will to see this change. But something new has developed recently that I really, really want to tell you about because it offers a lot of promise here, guys. So there is a Toronto defense attorney by the name of Susan Von Achten. She has quite a bit of experience with knife-related cases. In fact, in one case, she defended an individual who was a collector and dealer who had a large number of knives taken. This was actually back in 2012, I believe. And she went through a great deal of effort and heartache to get his property back to him. That tells you that this problem is older than maybe some of us realize. But what Miss Von Achten is doing right now is she started a GoFundMe campaign to fund a constitutional challenge to Section 84 of the Criminal Code. That's the part that talks about prohibited weapons. And what would happen right away after she files that constitutional challenge, she would also be able to file an injunction, which would require number one, CBSA to stop seizing these kinds of knives. And number two, even police officers would not be able to, let's say you're carrying a pair two like this, they would not be able to arrest you for this because that section of the criminal code is in question. And I think there's a lot of promise here. Number one, it would offer pretty immediate relief. That is, she can file that injunction right away, which would mean that, a lot of you who are waiting to order something like this, which is a new ZT release, would be able to go ahead and do that without too much fear of CBSA interrupting that. So this is a really, really promising thing. By the way, Von Achten has won 11 out of 11 knife-related cases that she's been involved with, and there are similar things like that where, someone's carrying a folding knife like that in their pocket, and they're charged with, carrying a prohibited weapon or something along those lines. So really, really helpful. Now, what we need to do is, number one, we need to get behind the GoFundMe campaign with our own pocketbooks. I am working on right now a giveaway. So there will be an update video to this, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to organize a giveaway so that anyone who contributes to the GoFundMe campaign will be entered into that. I'm talking to a couple of different people right now, so hopefully we'll have some really cool prizes, and we'll be able to have multiple winners and some pretty cool stuff. Now, the other thing you need to do, in addition to going and sending some funds through that GoFundMe campaign, is make sure your friends and neighbors and family members know. Make sure that your local fire department, your local emergency responders, police and ambulance know about this. A lot of those people carry folding knives, and we'll be able to share, the fact that this campaign is going on with others who are in their department. I'm going to share it with the fire department that I'm a part of, as well as with a number of the local cops that I know, and of course any other organization that I'm a part of. Because a lot of people, just regular people, carry folding knives all the time, and they just assume that it's going to be fine, and that 10 years down the road they'll still be able to go to Canadian Tire and replace the knife they're carrying right now. And when they realize that this this ruling would stop that from happening, they'll be concerned as well. So share this far and wide, not just in the knife community, but in every, sort of community that you're a part of, anyone that your friend, brother, sister, mother, whoever that is concerned about government overreach, that is concerned about human rights, they ought to be getting involved with this and getting behind that GoFundMe campaign. So I want to make sure everyone knows about that. Go ahead and look over on Knife News. There's a full story there that can kind of give you further details. So I'll link down to, in the description box down below, I'm going to have a few links. Number one, I'm going to link the GoFundMe campaign. Number two, I'm going to link the Knife News story. Number three, I'm going to link my previous videos so that if you're watching this and you're like, what in the world are you talking about? You can go and look up the CBSA ruling and the petition that is already going around. All right, thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. If it's useful to you, share this video. If you feel like this is a good medium, then feel free to do that. If not, then just share the Knife News story, share the GoFundMe campaign. This is something that we really need to see happen. Thanks a lot for watching. Thanks for all the participation that's already gone on with this. The petition does have, I think we're getting close to 4,000 signatures now, so that's awesome. And keep up the good work, guys. We'll talk to you soon.